And honestly, sometimes the answer to your problems really is throwing a fit. Because I have been going back and forth about whether or not to film, feeling like every angle is the worst angle in the fucking world. And I sat here and I crossed my arms and I said, you know what? This is it. That'll work. I can do this. I can work with this. Okay. Let's figure this shit out today. I just recorded a video of me putting on this nail. This nail. This nail. I was going to paint it. I'm not going to paint it because it doesn't even matter. And the footage of me doing this nail will be hidden forever. Deleted forever. I am about to start my you-know-what. And I just... let's... I also... You know. Before this. Anyway. Let's do the introduction. And then we'll do... Let's do the introduction now. Let's do that. Let's do that much. Let's try that. Okay, divas, welcome to today's reading where we are looking into how to attract more Christmas blessings into your life. In other words, where are you blocking your Christmas blessings? Oh, that would have been better on the title. Anyway, there's 3 pictures. Choose the picture or pictures that stand out the most to you, and the timestamp will be in the description box down below. So I'll just see you at your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading, and we're looking into how are you blocking your Christmas blessings, okay? So probably some limiting beliefs will come up. Oh, baby girl. Okay, we have the Emperor. Oh, don't ask me about my middle finger now. Just don't ask, girl. Okay. Pile number 1. How's pile number 1 blocking your Christmas blessings? How are they blocking? The Lovers. You're manifesting a relationship, pile number 1. How are they blocking? The Magician. Bitch. First of all, 3 major arcana cards. Second of all, I say, are you manifesting a relationship? And then the next card that comes out is the Magician. Oh, okay. And we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you're manifesting a relationship. And where's our block? For pile number 1, where's this block in this relationship? 10 of Wands. Ooh. Blocking. Your problem right now is when you don't expect reciprocation. Your difficulty right now is when you don't expect reciprocation. I'm gonna need a fucking chiropractor after this. Do you know that meme? You're carrying everything on your back. It's like the energy that you're in now, the path that you're walking down, you are becoming that mom who's like, I never get any help around here. This is where it starts. Not accepting reciprocation. Feeling like I'm the only one who wants this. I'm the only one who desires this. I'm the only one who wants this to happen. You're putting in effort, but you're expecting rejection. You're putting in effort, but you're expecting for it not to go anywhere. You're putting in effort, but you're believing that you have to convince someone to be with you, to love you, to commit to you. You are not that hard to love. Who needs to hear that? You are not that hard to love. It is not that difficult to love you. It's not hard. I know you didn't have that experience consistently growing up, but that's not the truth of the entire planet. 7 billion, 8 billion, excuse me, burp. How many ever billion people are on the planet? I don't know the number. I know there are billions. Of those billions of people, you think you can't find one who wants to hang out and do stuff for the rest of your life? You don't think you can find one person who wants to put up and decorate Christmas trees with you? You don't think you can find one person who wants to snuggle with you and your amazing body at night? You don't think you can find one? I want to tell you something that happened at the gym today, but it's not something that I fully processed. So many things happened at the gym today. Like so many amazing things. Anyway. I'm sorry. I know that was so random and off topic, but I recorded a whole get ready with me before this, but let's move on. The point is, where was I in the story? Fuck. There's so many billions of people on planet Earth. Somebody is bound to like you. Somebody is bound to think that you are hot stuff. Somebody is bound to think that you are beautiful. Somebody is bound to want to be around you. That's just what a relationship is. A relationship is just, I want to be around you. That's it. 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 10 of Wands. You're thinking too hard about it. I like having you around. That's a relationship. Relationships happen when I like spending time with you. I enjoy being around you. 10 of Wands. That's not something that you expect. So that's not something that you've been experiencing consistently up until now. That's okay. Just because you haven't had it doesn't mean you can't get it. You're blocking your holiday Christmas blessings You could be getting into a relationship right now. But the reason why you're struggling so hard to manifest is because you're not seeing that you are likable, that you are lovable. Relationship is about someone wanting to spend time with you, wanting to be around you. Oh, but I have flaws, and oh, but I don't have the most clear skin in the world, and oh, but this thing is wrong with my body, even though it's always a totally normal human thing. There's this thing that's totally normal and most humans have it, but I think that it makes me ugly because of white supremacist delusion and fascism. I think that it makes me ugly, and how can I find someone who wants to spend time with me even though my body doesn't fit a made up standard and I'm a human being who has gone through life. My body has survived all of everything that I have experienced. My body is so valuable. But because my body doesn't look like a specific type or shape, that means it's not worthy of someone wanting to spend time with me? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. The question is not, do you fit the traditional beauty standard? The question is, are you someone that I want to spend time with? Are you someone that I want to wake up next to? Are you someone that I want to talk to when I feel stressed out? Are you someone that I want to lean on? Are you someone that I want to be my friend and my partner and my confidant? Are you someone who I want to spend time around? Are you someone that I joke with? Are you someone that I feel comfortable with? Are you someone that I feel safe sharing and being emotionally open and vulnerable with? Your relationship status was never about whether or not you were pretty. You have this idea in your mind that only pretty girls get into relationships. That's not true. We all know a beautiful woman who's been done dirty. We all know a beautiful woman who's been done dirty. I remember when I was fresh out of college, not graduating, left to start this business. Hello, 7 years. Oh my God. Anyway, this would have been like 2019. And I was taking trips to Santa Barbara. And I was visiting a friend who's no longer a friend, but I was visiting a friend at the time. And she had a roommate who had also been her roommate. They were like roommates as freshmen, and then they kept being roommates, whatever. So I'm like familiar with her. And she's Russian. And she's very tall. She's very model-esque. And she's very thin, right? So she fits the stereotypical Western beauty standard. Beautiful girl. I remember I had gone to Trader Joe's and I had a fucking drink. I got like one of their like fucking specialty Trader Joe drink things or whatever. And I was over their home and I was sitting in the kitchen and I was having some snacks. I had like some like chips and salsa and then like this like Trader Joe's drink, whatever that I was drinking. And so the girl had come in and then she like left or something, and I'm like eating my snacks, enjoying myself, whatever. And then she comes back and she comments something like, "Wow, you drank that much already?" Okay. And I remember in that moment, or reflecting on that moment, the reason I bring up that moment is because She was beautiful, is beautiful. I'm sure still is. I don't know her today. I don't really care. At the time, she is this beautiful girl. But the North remembers when you were a freshman and blah, 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 blah. And we're going out and you're drunk crying about the guy who's doing you terribly fucking dirty. The North remembers. So you can fit the beauty standard and still get dogged the fuck out. Being pretty never guaranteed love, respect, care. Being beautiful never meant anything. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and of course, being beautiful doesn't just mean fitting the standard, duh. But trying to compare yourself and beat yourself up because you don't fit the standard, it's a waste of your time. When has Taylor Swift not really fit the beauty standard? And she is just now appearing to have a relationship, right, where she's being treated well and loved. There is no surprise. There is no secret society and experience that people who fit the beauty standard are having, and you just don't know about it. Oh, but pretty privilege. I experience pretty privilege every single fucking day. Do I fit the beauty standard? Well, the one that matters. The beauty standard that matters is when I go outside, are they all on me? And they are. Girl. We don't have time. We don't have time. We will talk about this another time. What's the point that I'm making? 17. When did your reading start? Hold on. I have to make sure I don't go too long. Even though we're having a lovely time. 3. Okay, we got a little bit more time and then we'll be done. The point that I'm making is if your physical appearance is not going to be the thing that determines whether or not you look good, because beautiful girls get treated like shit too. If your appearance is not going to be the thing that determines whether or not you're treated good, then what is? It's your energy. It's your expectation. It's your belief about yourself. I'm feeling very hard on myself lately. This is what I look like on my worst day. You know what I'm saying? What I mean is to unblock your blessings, it's time to work on your self-confidence and work on your self-love and see and understand that you are the kind of woman that a man wants to spend the rest of his life with. That's why he's going to commit to you. That's why he's going to marry you. Because he wants to spend time with you for the rest of his life. You are the kind of woman that a man wants to spend the rest of his life with. Comment that down below. That's your affirmation. I am the kind of woman. I am the type of woman that a man wants to spend the rest of his life with. Right? I'm the kind of woman that a man wants to have a conversation with. I'm the kind of man, oh my God. I'm the kind of woman that a man wants to talk about growing and expanding business and career and money with. I'm the kind of woman that a man wants to blah, 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 blah with. Think about who you are as a person. Think about your own skills. Think about your own energy. Think about your own talents. Think about your own value. These are thoughts that you have to deliberately think. You're not going to wake up one day loving yourself and feeling amazing. You can become skinny and still be insecure. It's the same thing with moving. Wherever you go physically, your mind is going to go with you. You can't move away from your own insecurity. You can't lose weight into self-confidence. That's not how that works. You have to deliberately hype yourself up. You have to deliberately pour love into you. When I'm sitting here and I'm recording and I'm laughing and I'm telling jokes and I'm laughing at my own jokes because I'm hilarious, what do you hear me say all of the time? I'm the funniest girl I know. I say that because number one, it's true. Number two, I pour that love into myself. I make little comments about myself. When I see myself and I look pretty, I think, you're so beautiful. When I say something that's really funny, I'm like, you're the funniest girl that I know. I'm constantly complimenting myself and loving myself and expressing adoration towards myself. So the idea that someone would want to spend time with me, I get it. And I've been having that a lot lately, where everybody's wanting to spend time with the girl. We don't have time to talk about it. What I know is this. When you're ready to attract in that love, it's time for you to consistently practice shifting your mindset so you can see how beautiful you are, how amazing you are, how funny you are, how talented you are, because for some, not me, looks fade. Over time. I don't age. Personally, I've opted out, but for others out there, that's what they say. Looks fade with time. And after children, aging, stress, life, your body is going to change. You are going to change. But there are certain aspects of your personality, your wittiness. Earlier today, I was on a call. Earlier today feels like a different day. I lived 3 different days today. Have you ever had that experience where you've lived 3 different days, but it's been one day? You're like, damn, that really did happen this morning. Anyway, I had a call with a client earlier this morning, and she's a Pisces with an Aries moon and Venus in Aries like me. I'm a Pisces with Venus in Aries. And we were talking about what it's like to be women who have Aries placements and Venus in Aries. Oh my God. Fire sign women, I love you. You have my heart. You have my heart. Oh God, we need to do this more often. Anyway, so she and I are talking Venus in Aries women experience. And I was saying it's such an amazing placement for like self-confidence. And she says, I have many flaws. Being ugly is not one of them. Diva. Oh my God. This fucking diva. I'm obsessed. I literally that resonates. So anyway, that is someone who I love to be around. I love her personality. She will have that personality. I could see myself knowing her 5 years from now, 10 years from now. I'm literally planning to go visit Dublin, Ireland to hang out with her. We will have a whole moment in Paris. It's very serious. Well, I mean, it's not anyway, that's not the point. The point is, I'm very serious. The point is, I love her personality. And so I enjoy spending time with her. And so I could see myself spending time with her in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years, because I love her personality. I was doing a reading for her And in the reading, I saw her in this energy, and she has curly hair. She's Brazilian. She had this curly hair, and it was like blonde, and I'm like describing it, and she's like Shakira. And I'm like, yes, like Shakira. And she goes, she stole that from me, by the way. Shakira's hair. Shakira stole her hair herself. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God. She was just cracking me the fuck up. She's so funny. So anyway, I love her personality so much. And those are things that are constant. My personality is constant. My intelligence is constant. It's also growing and expanding and evolving over time and maturing. When you like someone and you love someone and you want to spend the rest of your life with that person, it means I like spending time with you, and I like who you are, and I like the direction that you are growing towards, who you are growing into, what you are becoming in your life. And I really would like to keep hanging out as you continue to grow and expand into this amazing, wonderful person that you are. And then the other person is looking at you, or you're looking at the other person. You're like, I like who you are, and I like the direction that you're going into, and I'd like to continue growing and expanding and hanging out with you. That's it. That's all a relationship is. It's not, what about this flaw? What about this trauma I have? What about this? What about that? What about... It's not. It's not about how you look. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about what clothes you have in your wardrobe. It's not. It's about, do I want to hang out with you? Do I like spending time with you? Do I like having you around? That's it. So as you pour love into yourself more, you see that you are the kind of woman that people and men would love to be around. Of course you guys want to be around me. I'm funny. I'm hilarious. I'm brilliant. You see the material. Okay, I'm done. I love you. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Keep on the lookout. I don't have an offer right now. Okay, I mean, like, I have offers all the time. Click the link in the description box for some of the offers. The free resource library, 12 plus mindset and manifestation tools. It's free. It's the free resource library. Click the link in the description box to get it inside. I love you. Goodbye. Oh my God. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're looking at how are you blocking your Christmas blessings, and how can you shift to align with the goodness that God is ready to bring into your world, okay? So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. Pile number 1's reading was really, really good, and I am having such a good day, you guys. Like, it's weird that I'm having a good day, but I really am having a good day. And like, we don't have time to talk about it. Anyway, how are you having? What kind of day are you having? Are you having a good day? I hope you're having a good day. Okay, pile number 2. How's pile number 2? Blocking your Christmas blessings. And what can she do to shift? What is pile number 2's Christmas blessings looking like? We got the 7 of Wands. Pile number 2's Christmas blessings. Pile number 2's Christmas blessings. We have the 3 of Cups. Pile number 2's Christmas blessing. King of Swords. King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Queen of Wands. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups. Okay. Your Christmas blessing is that you have options. How you're blocking your Christmas blessing is you don't see that you have options. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. I didn't say anything funny. I thought something funny. Anyway. King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Oh my God. The nails are killing me. Like, obsessed. And then, let's not talk about it. Okay. King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Two different men. Three of Cups, third party situation. I knew it was a third party situation when I saw the Three of Cups. That's why I was like, what is this about to say? But then I saw that it was two kings. And then I became okay with it. I love a woman in a male-dominated field. Sorry, not sorry about it. Okay, so we have the King of Swords and the King of Cups. I mean, Pentacles. Why did I say Cups? Oh my God. Okay, so we have air sign energy, earth sign energy, water sign energy, everything but fire, except you're the fire. Sexy mommy hot tamale. File number 2. You're very hot. You're very desirable. And now I'm hearing the song Freakum Dress by Beyonce. Are you putting on a certain article of clothing? A certain dress, a certain attire that is very inviting? You look the fuck good right now. Okay. You look, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know if you started using a new shampoo. I don't know if you changed up your skin routine. I don't know. I don't know. But you look good. From the tip of the crown to the tip of the toenail. And they see you and they want you. Page of Swords. You have stalkers, pile number 2. Internet stalkers. People that you know in real life that are finding you. Oh my God, please. I'm like, my fear is that I have a booger, but my nose is just itching. So I'm trying to itch my nose, but my fear is that I will have a booger. I don't have a booger. Please, God. This is my nightmare. Okay, let's move on. There are no boogers. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Page of Swords is very serious. There are men who see you around. They see you on campus. They see you in the office. You have conversation with them. I didn't mean for that to come out, so okay. They see you around and they ask around. Friend of a 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 friend. Or they're like, what's that person's name? Some way, somehow, they're finding you on social media. Page of Swords, they're stalking you. If you're posting like pictures that look very sexy, keep it up, sister. Keep it up. Okay. You have fans. And with the energy of the Ten of Pentacles, somebody's trying to like wife you up, sister. Or both of these men, Magician. We got the Magician in pile number 1. Pile number 1 could literally be like before. Pile number 2 is like the after. This is crazy. You might watch pile number 1 and be like, this is where I was. And pile number 2, this is where I am. Or pile number 1, this is where I am. Pile number 2, this is where I'm going. Like, oh my goodness. Okay. We have the Magician. So we're talking about you manifesting. Okay. You manifesting. Pile number 2. Pile number 2, blocking their blessings. Pile number 2, blocking their blessings. Death to the Queen of Cups. I don't want to say it's not bad. Death to the Queen of Cups. How is pile number 2 blocking there? Man. 6 of Cups. Is it possible that you are holding on to a connection that no longer serves you? And there is someone who is actually willing to take you seriously? This is crazy. Ace of Pentacles. You have options. You're very hot and very desirable. There's multiple men that want you. Some of them you have an awareness of. You know who I'm talking about. Also, there's some that I feel like you don't. But of all of the men, there's 2. And Queen of Cups is like, I'm giving to this because I have to. I'm giving to this because I feel bad if I don't. I'm giving to this because, you know, like, you and I, we have history. We, like, you know, it's like being emotionally pulled and like dictated. If you are not dealing with like some sort of like third party situation, like this does not resonate. Like, if this doesn't resonate, it probably won't resonate. It just feels like you're holding on to someone from your past. But you're manifesting a new beginning with the Fool. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. Do you know? What the fuck was I really going to say? Oh, I made a joke, but I forgot. I forgot what my real thought was. Okay, it's fine. Okay, so new beginnings. You want a new beginning. You're manifesting a new beginning. But your behavior does not align with the new beginning. You're not behaving like you want the new beginning. How are you blocking your blessings? You're blocking your blessings by not being bold and actually going after what you want. How is my pile number 2 blocking their blessings? How is my pile number 2 blocking their blessings? You have to tell me if this resonates. How is my pile number 2? How is my pile number 2 blocking their holiday blessings? This is messy. Diva, this is messy. It's not funny. It's not funny. I never laughed. Okay. Pile number 2. Okay. All right, thanks. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups. Like, I feel like of these people, you have someone that you know basically would make you happy. Huh. Okay. So what's this is so messy. How are we overcoming this, Spirit? We have the Emperor. How is pile number 2 overcoming this? We have the Lovers. How is pile number 2 overcoming this? We have the Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. This is one of those times where I do a reading and I feel like it doesn't make any sense. So you really, please, I'm begging. In the Lover's card, there's 3 people. And I feel like one of these people feels divinely guided into your life. Look at the Cupid's bow over these 3 people. Six of Pentacles, divine orchestration. Six of Pentacles for me can be the card of the higher realms helping and giving to the lower realms. So the Six of Pentacles for me can be a card of like divine guidance, divine help, divine support. Ace of Swords. You're going to have an epiphany. You're going to have an aha moment that basically makes it clear to you about this new beginning that you're manifesting in love. So I guess the message is to trust yourself. I want to say one of these guys is more grounded, like business minded, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Another one of these guys is very like clouded thinking. Not very sure, not very transparent, I want to say, or not very communicative, not very open, lot going on. And then another one of these guys just feels more stable. He just feels more stable and safe. I literally felt that like in my nervous system. And you really could end up marrying the guy that Earth sign, King of Pentacles guy. I really can see that happening, okay? So I hope that this helped. If it did, can you please comment and like tell me, like, if that resonated with you. I really need you to tell me because all of that was kind of fucking crazy, okay? Okay, I love you. Thank you. Check out the free resource library. It's linked in the description box. It's free. There's over 12 mindset and manifestation resources available to you. There's digital journals, there's meditations, there's EFT tapping videos and scripts. It's really, really good. It's really amazing. Everybody talks about it all the time. They love it so much. So get the free resource library. Get access to it. Click the link in the description. Okay, I love you. Like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way there. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. Alrighty, hello pile number 3. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing really well. In today's pick a card reading, we are tapping into how to attract more Christmas blessings, how to get out of your own way. We are uncovering how you are blocking the blessings that the universe is ready to give to you. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, today we're keeping it very simple. And we're doing just one deck. Okay. Pile number 3. How's pile number 3 blocking her blessings, her Christmas blessings? And how can she shift them? How is pile number 3? The Hierophant. How is pile number 3? How is pile number 3? Nine of Swords. How is pile number 3? Oh my god. Okay, great. Okay, let's keep this going. Oh, we got the Nine of Swords. Did I show you that? Is that why I paused the thing to pick up that card? I'm sorry. So we have the Hierophant and the Nine of Swords. We have the Hanged Man. And we have the Knight of Wands. Blocking your Christmas blessings. Pile number 3. The High Priestess. Two of Pentacles. It feels like there is something that you know you need to let go of. Pile number 3, pile number 3, pile number 3. How are you blocking your Christmas blessings? Transformation. How are you blocking? How are you blocking? How are you blocking? How are you blocking? Four of Cups. Got it. King of Pentacles. I mean, Cups at the bottom of the deck. What the fuck is going on? This is the second time today that I have said King of Cups when I meant King of Pentacles, or said King of Pentacles when I meant King of Cups. That's so weird. Okay. This is about you and the story that you tell of rejection. Hierophant, Nine of Swords. This is about romance. This is about relationships. This is about like fears regarding commitment. The Hanged Man, a pause. The Knight of Wands being player behavior, in and out. You could have been in a cycle where you were dealing with emotionally unavailable men who were not committing to you. Four of Cups. They want to be friends with benefits. They want to be situationship. You know, like they on and off, but no serious long-term commitment and stability. And it's really time for you to transform the story that says you're not wanted. Very similar to what we talked about pile number 1. You probably want to go rewatch or go watch, whatever. That story, I'm not wanted. I'm not chosen. That's the story that needs to be transformed. I'm not wanted emotionally. That's different than physically. Right? The Knight of Wands wants you physically. We know that you're sexy, right? We know that you're desirable. We know that you're beautiful. We know that you can turn them on. You know what I'm saying, girl. Also, when it's time for you to receive love, when it's time for you to receive care, when it's time for you to be poured into, you don't have that expectation yet. That's what needs to be built. That's what needs to be practiced. That's what needs to be established. This High Priestess. This Two of Pentacles. Were you in a situation, and tell me if I'm wrong, where someone was dating multiple people, dealing with multiple people, and this was a secret, but you knew. This was a secret, but your intuition told you. That situation comes to an end because emotionally unavailable. And one of the things that gets triggered in that situation is you're still telling the story that you're not loved and you're not chosen and you're not poured into. There's a difference between men like you, men are kind to you, men treat you with certain levels of kindness, men are attracted to you. There's even an experience where it's like men spend money on you and men give to you because you're beautiful and they want to be around you and all of those things. But there's a difference between that and having an experience where a man pours into you, where a man makes you feel safe, and a man makes you feel seen, and a man makes you feel loved, and a man makes you feel cared for, taken care of. Pile number 3, right now, you're not expecting to feel taken care of in a relationship. What would that look like? What would that be like if you were being taken care of? If you were really being loved? That's the story that needs to be shifted. Because we can have these experiences where men are emotionally unavailable and all these other things. They do all this other stupid shit, whatever. And then we can focus on that and we can harp on that. They were so wrong because they did this. And I can't believe they did that. And blah, 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 blah about what they did. I'm not saying it was right. I'm not saying it was okay. I'm not saying I don't believe that you should. Let's move on. What I'm saying is, I'm so funny. What I'm saying is, instead of focusing on what he did do, what he didn't do, what he did give, who he gave what to, right? You can instead focus on, whoa, what were my expectations in the situation? And that requires a certain level of honesty and authenticity and reflection and integrity with yourself, intimacy with yourself. Acknowledging that a part of you, don't take it if it doesn't resonate, a part of you doesn't yet expect to be poured into and loved deeply and completely and authentically in a way that makes you feel emotionally safe. The message that's coming through from Spirit is that there is an emotionally safe man available to you. There is an experience of having an emotionally safe man available to you. But you're the co-creator of your reality. And the universe, this physical reality, cannot give you anything that you don't believe you can have. So, an amazing experience with men. Maybe it's the same guy. Maybe it's a different guy. You decide what you like and what you need. The point is, the physical reality cannot deliver to you something that you do not believe you get to have. We talk about it all the time when it comes to money mindset. We also have to talk about it when it comes to relationships. Every single aspect of life is impacted by the law of attraction. That means our belief system impacts our experiences and expectations and our perception and our identity in every single aspect of life, in career, in money, in our finances, in our relationships, in our romantic relationships, in our friendships, all of it. There is money and there is sales and there is all of these things available to you as somebody who's been in business for herself for 7 years, who has been up and down and all around. Sales and money were always available to me. But it wasn't until I changed my beliefs about money, I healed my relationship with money, I showed up diligently every single day, healing my fears, healing my doubts, healing the worries that I had, that money would leave me and money would abandon me. And now, I started doing that work in 2023. Now in 2025, I feel even more safety and trust with money. I'm an entrepreneur. Money is consistently coming in to pay the bills and to flow towards the things that I want and need and desire. This was not always my experience. There were many years where this was not my experience. And in those years, I was worried and I was stressed and I was anxious and it was all up in my head and it was drama and it was chaos and it was worst case scenarios and fear, so much fear. Your belief system is blocking your romantic blessings. You need to heal the story that you're the rejected woman. You need to heal the story that you are the abandoned woman. You need to heal the story that you are the woman that people don't love, that you're the woman that people don't pour into, that you're the woman that people don't accept. Because it's not true. I was in dance class earlier today, and something very interesting happened nearly 3 times. I was in spot getting ready to start the class. Another woman had come over, and suddenly class is starting, the music is starting. Now she's in my spot. She didn't come over to talk to me. She came over to talk to somebody else. Didn't really acknowledge me, say hi, fuck you, or anything. Anyway. And now she's in my spot. I'm like, okay, whatever. I'll let it go. I didn't need to be in the front row anyway. Not that serious. Then we're doing a specific dance. There's moving back and forth over the floor. I can't be in the position that I'm in, so I scoot over a little bit. And then someone else comes to the class. And I'm like, oh, fuck, they're about to take my spot. And so they went into the spot that I was in. And I'm like, oh, whatever, it's fine. I'll be in this spot. I like this woman who I'm dancing next to. It'll be fine. It'll be fun. Like, whatever. I'll be in this spot. Then another person comes. I go to get a drink of water. I come back. Somebody's in my spot. And at that point, I was just like, well, no, I'm not moving again. And so it got a little bit awkward. It got a little bit passive aggressive. But I stayed in my spot because fuck out of here. I'm done with that. Thank you. And I was in dance class and I'm dancing and it really triggered me because I'm just like, I know that you see me here and I know that you saw me here. I exist. I take up space. Beautiful plus size big body Benz here, you know? So anyway, I'm not saying whether it was intentional or blah, blah, blah. It was just irritating. And so it started triggering that story within me of I'm not wanted, I'm not good enough, all of that. And then I remembered something. The stories that you tell, your belief system, it's important for a million things. It's also important. One of those things is your perception of reality is being determined by the stories that you tell. Your mind, your subconscious mind that is receiving information about a billion things, your mind is picking out the most important things. And what your mind is picking out to bring to your conscious are the most important things according to your brain and what you consider to be important. So your brain is seeking out information that will prove you right automatically all the time, all day, every day. So when you tell the story, people don't want me here, I'm not welcomed, I'm rejected, which are all things that I have experienced and stories that I have told in social settings. Of course, you only notice when someone doesn't make eye contact with you or when someone is accidentally or whateverly in your spot. Of course, those are the things that are showing up in the forefront of your brain. And so I'm moving through that and I'm processing that in the middle of class. And I'm like, no, I'm here. This is my spot. I'm not moving. She can move. She came in late. I've already moved 3 times. This is where I want to be. This is my position. Like, this is where I want to be. Fuck off. Like, no shade. We don't have to be enemies. I don't really care. I feel neutral about it. I'm just very strongly like not moving. And she like said something to me like, oh, did I jump into your spot? And I go, yeah, but it's okay. I was HI as a kite accidentally. Anyway, so it was what it was. I don't know how she feels. I don't really care. Because I deserve to take up space and this is where the fuck I am. And I was done. After third time would not be the charm. Absolutely not. Not again. So, okay. In that moment, I'm processing, I'm moving through. And then I'm telling the new story of what I want to experience. And in my mind, I'm like, I am wanted. I am welcome here. I am wanted and I'm welcome here and I belong here. I'm liked and I'm loved. And a couple seconds later, we're doing this little dance. We're doing this little thing. The dance teacher's like, hey. And I'm like, thank you. Because I'm welcomed. And when I start telling the story, side note, that wasn't the first time something like that has come up for me. And that wasn't the first time I started telling a new story, right? So if this is like you starting to do the work, it's going to take a little bit more time and a little bit more back and forth and a little bit more healing, right? In that moment, because I've done the work around social stuff enough, because I've done the mindset work enough, I can see the limiting belief. I can move through that. I can release that. I can process that feeling and I can tell a new story and I can just move on. So, and then my reality responds very quickly to me telling that new story because I already have momentum built up around I'm loved, I'm liked, I'm wanted, I'm accepted, right? So after I have that moment in my mind of I'm loved, I'm wanted, I'm accepted, then I notice the dance teacher hyping us up. Then I'm thinking about, well, of course, when we initially walked into the class, I hugged the dance teacher, right? I've been taking her dance class for like a year now. She's super amazing. She's always so nice to me. Every single time we are like talking or I see her and I say like, hey, or like, bye. She calls me mamas. I love anybody that calls me mamas. I am mamas. That is my name. I have great experiences. I am loved. I am poured into. And the reason why those memories now are flooding my brain is because I'm focusing on the experiences I had and I'm telling the story, I am loved, I am welcome. And so now I'm a vibrational match to experiences of being loved and welcomed in all of this stuff. And so as I'm tapping into the energy of being loved and welcomed in the dance class, while I was in the dance class, after class, I end up having a really great conversation with the woman who gave me a ride. I don't know if I said that in this story. It doesn't matter. We're almost done. We end up having a really nice conversation. She had to go, but she's like, yeah, next time that we do this, we can like hang out and we can smoke and we can talk. And I'm like, yeah, of course you would want to do that. Of course you would want to hang out with me. Like, yes, this was really fun. This was really good conversation. And it was really good for a lot of reasons. And I was more social than I sometimes am. And like, even in the middle of class, people were basically asking for song requests. And I'm like, I didn't know we could ask for song requests. And then there was a song that came on, and I fucking love that song. And it was like starting to go, but then somebody else asked for a different song. So she was like changing the song. And I was like, no, like I really need to hear the song. So after, or like something happens and like it's like the perfect time for me to jump into the conversation. And I'm like, I said, can we do the thick, 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 thick song? And then, of course, people were laughing. I don't know the name of the song. Turns out the name of the song is Thick. And so she's like, yeah, we can do that one. She ends up doing the song that I request first. And then she goes to do the other one. Like, I love being a priority, right? So that was so good. And that was so lovely. And it's like, I've never put myself out there in that way. I've been showing up lately in life and being a lot more social and a lot more giving, whereas I used to be very within myself, right? I'm a Scorpio rising. So I have Leo on the cusp of my 10th house, and I have a 5th house stellium. My career, my public image, I also have a Capricorn moon. My career, my public image, and my creativity, that's what you guys see. So when I'm saying I'm kind of introverted in real life, you're like, what are you talking about? You're not introverted at all. Like, social anxiety is scared of you, diva. But it's not that when I'm on the internet, I'm not my most genuine, authentic self. It's that when I'm in my job, I am being my most genuine, authentic self. And when I'm with other people, I tend to just hide who I am and hide my personality, not consciously, but just like being quiet and not being forthcoming about who I am and what I desire and what I believe and what I know to be true and all this stuff. So I had this amazing dance class, and I'm telling the story that I'm welcome, and I'm having all of these experiences where I'm just being treated amazingly. And they're experiences that happen all the time. But when I'm telling the story that I'm not liked, and I'm telling the story that people are out to get me, and I'm telling the story that people don't see me, and I'm telling the story that people don't care about me, and I'm telling the story that everybody is just taking my place, then that's the experience that I have. And then I can think of a whole bunch of other scenarios where it feels like that's happened, where it feels like somebody else has taken my place or whatever. So there's power in my self-perception, and my beliefs and my thoughts and my expectations impact how I perceive the world, what details and experiences I'm focusing on. Oh, that person didn't make eye contact with me, I don't think they like me, versus literally the same person giving me a hug 2 fucking minutes before. Social anxiety is silly. It's silly. I mean, I don't mean to be, disrespectful. If that's something you struggle with, I completely understand, and it's a process of healing and all that, but you know what I mean. So the point that I'm making, pile number 3, is when you're telling the story, I'm going to be rejected, I'm going to be rejected, I'm rejected, I'm rejected, I'm rejected. Your mind is like, that person rejected you, that person rejected you, that person didn't like you, that person didn't like you, that person's rejecting you, that person's rejecting you. Do you remember that time that person rejected you? Right? I remember when I started focusing on telling the story that like I'm beautiful and I'm amazing and all of this stuff. I'm like, oh my God, Natalie. Okay. I'm going to say something that's going to be honest. I really would like to plead the fifth. I don't like that I brought this up. This is not good for my reputation, but I'm going to be honest. I have ghosted more men than men have ghosted me. When I was telling the story that I'm not wanted and all of that stuff, I can only tell you a handful of times that men have really, really done me dirty and done me wrong in my life. But there's a whole bunch of other experiences of men fawning all over me. Atlanta, Georgia, you owe me nothing. New York City, you owe me nothing. The entire southern everything of America, you owe me nothing. The just name the country. Also, Scotland, you owe me nothing. France, you owe me nothing. Let's move on. Let's move on, because we don't even have to go there. The point that I'm making is, when I'm telling the story that I'm not good enough, when I'm telling the story that I'm unwanted, my brain is like, remember that guy that didn't want you, remember that guy that didn't want to commit to you, remember that guy that didn't want to commit to you. I tell you so many stories. I don't tell you about the guy that wanted to marry me. I don't tell you about him ever at all. Our stories that we're telling impact the memories that we recall. I hit the mic, I'm sorry. It impacts our perception of current events. So you want to unblock your blessings, pile number 3. You want to start practicing deliberately, tapping into the energy of being loved, tapping into the energy of being accepted, tapping into the energy of being poured into, being loved and being wanted, okay? You might also want to go listen to pile number 1 as well, okay? And today's offer is the free resource library. I don't know if you're in it or not, but you should be. Excuse me. It has over 12 mindset and manifestation resources in it. There's digital journals, there's meditations, there's EFT tapping scripts and videos. The digital journals are like fillable, so you can like type on them on your computer and stuff, which I love. I'm obsessed with the fillable PDF. Oh my God. Yeah. They're really good. There's meditations. Did I say there's meditations? Yeah. And then you can also find my podcast there, which is fabulous. Yeah. So go check it out. It's linked in the description box all the time. Like, share, comment, and subscribe on your way over there. I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye. Oh my God. When I use both hands, let's move on. As a community, let's move on.